exhaust manifold gaskets. Not sure if we're going to be using these and copper spraying them, or if we're going to be getting a set of the OEM ones, but because it already looks like it's like disintegrating in this packaging, so I don't know if these are going to be what we use. Probably not. These don't look too great. And then we have these round clamps. Another set of these more flat clamps. This is the X section. This is part 5 of 7. I actually don't think there is a Becker exhaust opening video on YouTube, so I may be the first. And I can at least show you guys what to expect. So, there's the X, part 5 of 7. And it has part numbers, so it may even be possible that somewhere in the world does have a place in which you can buy parts in case one part gets damaged. Oh, pretty good. This is part 2 of 7. This is one of the manifolds. Manifold, sorry. I'm gonna do you with no man thing. Manifold only. This is a horrible exhaust video, most likely. I apologize, but yeah. Checking out the welds and stuff. Looks pretty decent. Doesn't look too bad. Definitely gonna straight edge this. It does look like the things were like smoothened out, the ports, so it's not too bad. Becker performance. Hopefully I'm in, what do you call it? In focus, but these runners look good. I'm also gonna see what it would cost to Cerakote these, or if there's like a DIY Cerakote. If so, I'll definitely do that, or get that like heat wrap thing that's not like the one that you like spin around like a rope, but the one that is like pieces of, what is it, Inconel or something that you form to the shape of the exhaust. This is part 2 of 7. Let me see what this is. This doesn't have a part number on it, so it's not part of the 7. This is part 1 of 7, the other side of the Manifold. Oh, the inside looks good. Like, you guys are not really going to be able to see in there. Actually, let me see if... Okay, so yeah, you guys see, like, this part is like, it looks like this is even back purged and everything like that. So that's not too terrible. Alright, flash off. Alright, so this is the second part. Hopefully I am in frame, because I really can't see. This part does look like it was smoothened out a bit too. So overall, this is not too bad at all. Let's see. Yeah, this really does not look too bad. And then I'm told from reading that over like a full, not full exhaust, but like over test pipes, intake, etc., this adds about 15 horsepower and 10 pounds of torque. So that means over stock it should add around 25 to 30 horsepower and like 15 to 20 torque, which is a very, very good gain for some manifold Manifolds. Part 4 of 7. So that's 3 parts. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. So that's 7 parts in total. This is another part right here. So I do have all the parts, and it does look like everything did forward. But I'm gonna talk about pipes coming fire after that. I may just exhaust wrap these parts and then Cerakote the rest or something. I'll figure it out. But I do want to do some heat management, because I know by when the time the supercharger comes, you want to have everything as heat mitigated, or you want to mitigate as much heat as possible. Here's the other part. This is probably the part after the X, because the X on this exhaust is as far forward as possible, which is part of why these give such good gains. So it really does not look too bad at all. And again, I'll see if I can like lay everything out or something, or at least get pictures of it all laid out, something like that to add to the video. Oh yeah, that was, I don't remember what number part that was, but we have all the parts. So this is part 6. This is the, what do you call it? The Resonator. It is actually a pretty decent Resonator. It's not going to do too much, but it's just going to take a bit of rasp out. And it has like a bit of a curve to it, so I do know that you're going to have to like, oh, so then there's some damage right here. Here's a dent, and here's a big scratch. So, yeah. You guys can kind of see it in the video, but yeah, there we go. Dent and a scratch. Definitely going to have to contact the shipper and get something back for that, because I do not play. That's the only thing, that's the only downside. There's a lot of companies do not ship with insurance. They just do the regular rated insurance, which is $100, which doesn't do a fuck thing if you order something that's pretty expensive. But yeah, that's why a lot of companies, I'll ask if they will let me send my own label, because I always do double the value of the item, because usually they want to give half of what you insured for. So if you do double the price of the item, that means you'll get full price if you do double the insurance coverage. Here's the other part. It is a bit scratched and marred in places, but this one isn't too bad. And then also the Resonator again. If you guys can see the resonated portion, yeah, you guys can see the perforated parts where the air like goes into these chambers and spins around. So yeah, next thing we're gonna do, if not this weekend, early next week, is order the what do you call it, the cat back, and then that will be the entire exhaust, because we are going to be running the entire exhaust, so we don't have to weld anything, or should not have to weld anything. The only time we will have to weld is when we do our second X, because I will be running a second X pipe, so I can take out some of the rasp and give the exhaust a more high-pitched tone. So that's what I'm going for with this car. Sound. I don't care that that is a tiny bit of a restriction. This car is not a drag car. It is a car for sound, so I want good intake sounds, good exhaust sounds, just everything to sound good. This also may be the first car that I do a sound system on, because like it'd be pretty cool to like tune a sound system. Granted, I don't really listen to the radio or music or anything when I'm driving, but you know, for times where I'll be taking this car far, I may want to listen to a podcast or something. So yeah, anyhow, then these are the 6 clamps, and then those are the gaskets. So yeah, it's pretty decent. If that was a terrible video, I'm sorry. I don't really unbox things, but you know, the more I buy stuff, the more stuff I'll unbox, and I guess the better I'll get. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll be getting this exhaust put on sometime early this month, because the car just needs to get addressed.